So, first of all, thank you. And I still feel like I have an accent. I mean, it really depends on who you ask. If I go back to Germany and my family, and everyone's like, wow, like you don't have an accent at all anymore. Like your English is perfect. But then obviously, when I talk to my husband or my friends, they're like, yeah, you can still hear it. It really depends on the topic too, and kind of if I'm angry or nervous, then obviously I pay less attention to how I say things. Or when I'm really, really tired, I sometimes even forget things. But so I'm from Germany, I'm German, and we start learning English like already in elementary school. And we start with the basics like colors, food, all that stuff. So, from an early age on, especially when you're in Europe, like English is a must. Like you minimum speak two languages. There's no way around it. Like that's the minimum. And so I started learning English in elementary school. English was never my favorite subject, but I had like B's in there, so it wasn't really bad. But I also wasn't like super crazy interested. And then I also started to learn French and then a little bit Spanish and Chinese, but I'm definitely not great at them. I think I only speak fluent like German, English, and I would say maybe French. But yeah, long story short, I think once I graduated from high school and I started going to college, I realized so many of my friends, they speak way better English and they sound way more sophisticated and great. So I just made it my own mission to just kind of improve my English skills. So I started to watch more movies in English, using subtitles. At some point, not even using subtitles anymore, reading more books even in English. And just, listening to music, podcasts, audiobooks, all that to kind of like figure out the accent part. And then obviously once I did my internship in the US, that made the biggest difference when it comes to just kind of like improving my accent, because you can study a lot, you can learn it in school, but you have to go to the country and be around people who speak that language 24/7 for like a few months. And then that helps you so much. So traveling, doing exchange programs, all that stuff. Like even when I did my exchange program and I went to France and I stayed at a family, my French improved even so much within just a week. So if you have the opportunity and you can ever go do an exchange program or travel, really, pay attention to people around you, start to make friends, really be bold. And it's okay if you make mistakes. It's okay if it doesn't sound perfect or you feel like, just don't feel embarrassed. Like at least you can speak a second language, that's more than a lot of people can do. So I think I really had to just get over myself and realize, hey, even if it's not perfect or maybe I say a word wrong, I still have to try because that's the only way in how you get better. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you guys have more questions, and yeah.